Have you ever felt like you've messed up so bad there's no coming back? Like the weight of your mistakes is too heavy to carry? If you've ever felt that way, well, let me tell you, you're not alone. You see, I've lived a long time, long enough to make more mistakes than I can count. And long enough to realize something most people don't figure out until it's too late: nobody is perfect. Not me. Not you. Not the person you admire most in the world. But here's the thing about mistakes: they're not the end of the story. They're just a chapter. A messy, painful, sometimes embarrassing chapter. But the story goes on. When I was a young man, I thought I had to have it all figured out. I wanted to be the perfect son, the perfect friend, the perfect husband. But you know what happened? I failed. I let people down. I hurt the ones I loved. I made choices I wish I could undo. But life has a funny way of teaching us. It doesn't give us perfection, it gives us chances. It gives us lessons. Let me tell you about a time I fell flat on my face, literally and figuratively. I was 25 years old, working at my first real job. I wanted to prove myself so badly that I made promises I couldn't keep. I thought admitting I couldn't do something would make me look weak, so I kept quiet, until everything came crashing down. I lost the client, my boss was furious, and I walked out of that office feeling like the biggest failure in the world. But you know what? That failure taught me something no success ever could. It taught me humility. It taught me to ask for help when I need it. And most importantly, it taught me that failure isn't fatal. Mistakes are life's greatest teachers. Every wrong word, every wrong choice, it's all part of the process. We fall so we can learn how to get back up. We break so we can figure out how to put the pieces back together. And every time we do, we come back stronger. You know, there's a saying I hold close to my heart: God doesn't call the perfect, He perfects the called. That means you don't have to have it all together. You just have to keep showing up. Keep trying. Keep learning. I remember a conversation I had with my mother when I was a boy. I had spilled milk all over the kitchen floor. I was crying, thinking I'd ruined everything. And she said to me, "Son, the milk is already spilled. You can cry about it, or you can clean it up and pour yourself another glass." At the time, it just seemed like something moms say. But as I got older, I realized how wise those words were. Life is going to spill milk, again and again. And it's okay to cry for a moment. But eventually, you've got to pick yourself up, clean up the mess, and try again. He smiles faintly, a glimmer of emotion in his eyes. I think about all the people I've met in my life, people from every walk of life. Rich, poor, young, old. And do you know the one thing they all have in common? They all make mistakes. But you know the difference between those who live a fulfilled life and those who don't? It's not the mistakes. It's what they do after the mistakes. Some people let their failures define them. They carry their mistakes like a heavy backpack, never putting it down, never forgiving themselves. But others, they learn to forgive. They learn to let go. They learn to see mistakes as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. And that's what I want for you. I want you to know that it's okay to mess up. It's okay to say the wrong thing, to do the wrong thing, to fall flat on your face. Because every mistake is an opportunity, a chance to grow, to learn, to become better. And let me tell you something else. Every time you get back up, you inspire someone else to do the same. Your resilience becomes a beacon for others. Your courage to keep going lights the way for those who are struggling in the dark. So the next time you make a mistake, remember this: it's not the end. It's just a chapter. And you have the pen in your hand. You can write the next part of your story. And don't forget to thank God for second chances. For third chances. For every chance He gives us to get it right. Nobody is perfect, my friend. But that's what makes life so beautiful. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. It's about learning, growing, and loving ourselves and others, flaws and all. So go out there. Live your life. Make mistakes. Learn from them. And always, always get back up. Did this message touch your heart? Don't let it stop here, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's remind the world that nobody is perfect, but everyone has the power to grow, learn, and inspire. Subscribe for more life lessons and stories that remind us what truly matters. Together, let's embrace life's imperfections and make the most of every second we're given. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments, like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.